Welcome back to our in-depth adventure through the lands between, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and we left off here in this small church that leads out into the Volcano Manor, the interior part, where the real challenge begins. So I've been very excited to do this part of the game. This is my favorite legacy dungeon, and there's a lot of stuff to cover here. Volcano Manor is probably going to take us quite a while to cover. We can actually see up here, that's where the boss is going to be, at least the main boss before the Shard Bearer. The Shard Bearer is going to be in a different area, but that is going to be a Godskin Noble fight. And it's going to be pretty tough. He does that big thing where he inflates and rolls around the room. It's going to be, super stressful. So, this is a very fun level to cover. This is a dead end. We're going to have to raise this bridge, and you can see the platform to raise it is all the way over there. Of course it is. And then, what do we have? Black flame monks waiting for us. Those dudes are tough. And that one is harder than the one that guards the Godskin Apostle in Caelid, or the Dragon Barrows. So check out this structure that's in front of us. This is yet another part of the manor itself, and inside this particular portion of the level is probably the most horrifying enemy that you will ever run into in any video game. Trust me, you'll know. Some of you probably know exactly what I'm referring to already, but you'll see once we get there. It's a whole lot of no. And then we're gonna need to traverse down here as well. There's going to be sections down in the lava where we're gonna need to do some platforming. And there are many items hidden and tucked away in this place that are quite difficult to get to if you don't know how to get to them. So before we set foot into this level, let's go through our gear and just see how we're prepared to handle this place. I'm going to be using the Halo Scythe for now because the weapon art on it is very strong and it's going to be great for pulling enemies one at a time. I have tons of arrows, and we're going to experiment with sleep in this level as well. We're going to see how well the sleep affects some of the enemies in this place because we're going to be fighting some enemies that we have not encountered yet in this playthrough. Everybody knows why I have these. We're going to have some fun with the jar cannon. We're using the pulley bow because it's got the best range and it's got the highest damage I can get for a pulling item so far, aside from the jar cannon. And I'm going to keep the black knife on as backup because I really like this thing. Its weapon art is very strong and it just seems to hit incredibly hard even if we just do regular light attacks with it. It's perfect for finishing off those enemies that need that last hit. And then I have full Gelmir Knight set minus the Mausoleum Knight Greaves. So oddly enough, these are the exact same as the Gelmir Knight Greaves, but they have one additional point of poise, which you've heard me complain in recent episodes about how I feel like I don't have enough. Maybe that'll help. That one extra point could be the difference between landing that hit or being interrupted and getting killed. And it also has better resistances. So, full Gelmir armor with the Mausoleum Greaves, and of course our Bandit Mask because I can't seem to get away from it. Now as for our bar, we would probably be smart to equip some throwing items just because. So I think I'll do that. We'll put some throwing items on just so we can have a pulling item. And I think we're all set to take this place down. So yeah, this thing does quite well. Now these guys are very similar to the ones in Dark Souls 1. You have a man serpent that's got a sword and shield, and their sword is quite a rare drop. It's not easy to farm. It's got a very low drop rate. And we're going to have some guys here that are going to stand up. They're going to cause us some trouble. Of course they will. Got some dogs. And these guys throw poison pots. Oops. Oh, the Stone of Gurunk is so awesome. I totally meant to get the bow out and shoot that guy, but I don't know. That felt pretty damn good. So, let me show you an easy part, or an easy way to deal with this part. I already have this dog's attention, so I'm just going to get rid of him. Are you? Wow. So the dog is, I can't believe that attack completely ignored the dog and just went for the ground. That was kind of insulting. But, whatever. Hitboxes, So what I normally do for this part is I will run up here, and I will deal with the dogs like this. Something AoE would probably be super helpful. I have Grail's Roar equipped. That's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. I equipped Grail's Roar because it's going to come in handy here. We're going to run into some areas where we want some kind of AoE effect because there's going to be groups of enemies that are completely swarming us at some points, and we're going to want something that can just hit like a bubble around us, like 360 degrees, and you'll see what I mean as we cover that. Was hoping to do a twofer on that, but it'll be okay. This dog. There we go. We'll get rid of those guys. And we'll grab that item they're guarding. And once we make our way down here, there's going to be an Iron Maiden waiting for us, and it's kind of scary. If you're not expecting it, it will definitely surprise you. Now, we don't really have to worry about picking these guys off because I hear that little guy right there. And we have an Omen killer down there too. Interesting. We don't have to worry about picking these guys off on the roof because, I mean, these guys are fine. You can shoot these guys if you want. You can use Mighty Shot. Can hit them just fine. Or one-shot them, as a matter of fact. That's actually awesome that we can one-shot these guys. Well, almost one-shot them. Hello? Oh, come on. I was able to lock onto that guy before. Alright. We'll just manually Mighty Shot him. Well, he's so far away. They definitely rebalanced the bows. I'm convinced. Got him. And then the man serpents we can leave alone. We can leave them alone because they're easy to deal with one-on-one as long as we control the fight. So Iron Maiden is going to come breaking out of here. Now the best thing to do against this guy is to get up on the roof. And I got rid of my lightning spells, but it's okay. We'll be alright. We can honestly use lightning urns. We can use our weapon art. Like, we have means to deal with this guy. Shit. Until he comes flying around the corner, that is. Can't use Torrent here. What's he doing? Is he coming back? Okay. So normally what I prefer to do is get this guy's attention. And here we go. Usually prefer to get his attention and then cheese him from up on the ledge here. Now, in my experience, you can't really lead those guys off a cliff or anything. That doesn't work necessarily. Here, I made a bunch of these, and I may as well actually use them. Because these guys do not like lightning. That's literally just a lightning pot, and it's doing less damage than my +8 upgraded Ash of War on my overpowered scythe. Alright. That was easy. Normally can go significantly worse than that. And I don't think we should have another one up here. Let's see, he's not guarding anything, it doesn't look like. Alright. Easy does it in this place. You see this? We have an ambush right here. These guys are up on the roof. They're going to jump down. Going to cause us some grief. But you know what? We're not going to let them because we have the Heat Beam Eye Blast, and we should be able to do a twofer right here. It should go through him. Almost. This one it will for sure work on, I think. Oh, I'm out. There's a reason I allocated my flasks, because we're going to be using the shit out of our FP. There we go. That's that twofer I wanted. Oh, hi. Oh, need my shield. Any more? Nope. Okay. So, let's see. I think the beetle... Is he right here? No, he's not. He's close, though. I can hear him. There he is. He's right there. Alright. We could theoretically weapon art him from up here, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just going to run across and jump because we can get him to run in the correct direction. Oh. There we go. Come on, Pooch. You trying to get a piece? Oh, of course I missed. Of course I missed. There we go. Easily nullified situation. Alright. Gotta watch out for that guy. He can kind of hit through walls. Every enemy can in this game, but... Let's see. Where did he go? Did he fall down? That's perfect. Wow, even from this close, that dog tanked that arrow. That's crazy. Alright, is he down there? Yes, he is. Alright. So here's kind of what I prefer to do with this part is, you need to be careful right here because there's a mechanic in this game that prevents you from falling to your death if you use a skill near an edge. So like if you were to throw a fireball or do some kind of skill near this edge of this roof, if the fall would kill us, it would prevent us from dying to gravity, is what we'll call it. But this is not a fatal fall, so we need to be careful right here if we're going to take these guys down. I wonder if this will work. Wow, that was a little too close. Yeah, okay, we're reaching him just fine. That's good. Alright. Let's see how much it does against this guy. Quite a bit, okay. Now he starts to chase you and he'll run up right against the thing, so you want to try to kill him before he gets out of range. There we go. Perfect. And why not? One last dog. See, that does crazy damage to the dog. That was almost 840 damage, it looked like. So, and we're not buffed either. We don't have Golden Vow on or anything like that. So that's just like base damage for us. I'd say we're doing good damage-wise. We just have to worry about how much we get hit in this place because some of the enemies here hit like a truck. So we took care of these guys that were going to drop down and ambush us. I would say now we're safe to start grabbing stuff, but use your camera, you know, pan your camera around, look around corners, whatever you need to do. Sorry, my fingers are still in Demon Souls mode, my thumbs, rather. Whatever you need to do to make sure that you're not directly wandering into a trap, please do. So our next Iron Virgin is going to be in this room, actually. Let's see. Torch guy. Okay, torch guy. Poison pot. No, I don't think so. Oops. That's the thing with the strong attack on the scythes is you really have to watch how soon you attack. Oop, damn it. Hey. The range. The range is the only thing I don't like about the scythe. It is deceptively short range with melee, but here's the thing though, that weapon art that we use is stupid good on this thing. It's like does a ton of damage. Are you alive? No. You can bleed, but you're not alive. Alright, and then there are a couple other guys here, some stragglers that we know are going to stand up and give us a hard time, but it's all good. Fire grease. Lots and lots of fire damage here. Whatever. I guess we missed one. He must be sitting up there somewhere. Probably thinks he's so clever. Alright, we got another cleaver. Don't know why I'm celebrating. Nope. Okay. And then you can see there are all these little pockets, you know, like there's all these little tiny crevices, areas that are super easy to miss, and not that it meant anything this time because there's nothing here in this corner, but we do know that when playing these games, it is always ideal to explore, and looks like we're about to walk into a room that has a super obvious item. You know what that means. Look at the ceilings, check the entire room, shield up. No hidden wall. The Erd Tree Seal. So this thing, this raises your... What does it do? A formless sacred seal decorated with an Erd Tree crest, once the focus of religion in the lands between. Even though the Elden Ring is shattered and the Erd Tree has dulled from its former radiance, earnest faith continues to hold the answers. So this, I believe... Ours is just better, man. Like, it's got better scaling. I think you need somber smithing stones to upgrade this, though, and this one is 0 units. It's, like, made of pure holy energy, whereas ours weighs 1.5. It's an actual talisman, but this, I'm pretty sure this boosts your... It has holy damage on it already, innately, but I think it boosts your holy skills, even though it doesn't say that in the passive effects. I wonder what it's doing in here, inside this prison. It seemed to be on a corpse, but there's nothing notable about this corpse. It looks just like the other ones. Alright, where's that fucking asshole that was throwing stuff at us? Did he drop down? Is he done throwing things? Where is he? I don't see him anywhere. So we're going to go for that item real quick. We're just going to have to circle back around for just a second. And it's going to be very apparent as we do this level that we're going to have to revisit some spots a couple times just to be able to get all the things. Because I won't be satisfied clearing this level until we pick up everything. Okay, is it here that we drop down to? No, we need to be on the bridge. Okay. That makes more sense. Or not the bridge. We need to be up on the larger part of the roof. So let's go do that real quick. It'll only take a second. And navigating the roof in this stage is sort of confusing, but not really. It's not like problematic. It's not like those damn tunnels in Demon Souls, I'll tell you that. Nice. We definitely need those. That's another thing I'm really looking forward to by doing this level, is we're finally going to start getting appropriately leveled upgrade stones. You guys probably already know my beef with that. Some of these levels, I feel like they give you really lackluster and inappropriately leveled upgrade stones for the kind of fighting that you're doing, or the level of danger that you're putting yourself in. Alright, so here's what I want to do for this part. I want to see if sleep works on these guys. As a matter of fact, it does. Wow. So we can just straight execute him now. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, this thing's good, man. Like, this dagger, even if we're just using it to attack, like, I'm telling you, I really am kind of wanting to do a super light equip load stealth assassin, like, faith build. And I'm thinking it's going to be very, very possible because of that dagger. Because, I mean, the damage on it is just absurd. It's really good. If we were to have any other dagger equipped to us right now in this playthrough, we could not hope to get anywhere near that kind of damage. Like, we just couldn't. So, okay, what am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to go down here. We'll deal with this guy and we'll get the item, spin back around it, and then we'll get that. Oh my god. We just did critical damage on that guy. That was interesting. Oh, don't want to fall down. Can I maybe do this? Yeah, okay, we can do that. We don't have to go all the way back around. Good. So this is what I meant when I said that the navigating the roof in this level is like slightly confusing. Because it's not confusing as in it'll annoy you, like those tunnels in Demon Souls in World 2-2. It's just kind of confusing in the sense that like it's like a miniature maze. Nothing hidden behind the crate. Okay. So let's drop down and get that very last item. Then we should be good to move on. Here we go. And Somber Smithing Stone 5. Totally worth it. It was some effort, but it was worth it. And then through here. What's through here? Ooh. Shield. I'm telling you, man, it is so weird switching back and forth between this and Demon Souls. Not like a bad way, but like my thumbs just have a hard time acclimating back and forth kind of way. So let's see if we can one-shot this dog with counter damage or critical damage from him not being able... I guess not. Those dogs are tanky, man. I think I hear another scarab. I definitely hear another scarab. I just don't know where he is. Alright, and then to get to this part of the level, we'll drop down over there, but we're not going to do that yet. I think what we'll do to access this part of the level is Man, all those iron virgins over there? Jeez. Oh, we could go this way. So what I normally do is I normally go that way. I'll jump over the ledge right there, go down onto that hardened magma, and then kind of like jump across that way. There's fire slimes or slugs, whatever they are, and then more of those like skinny noble guys. And then you work your way up the steps, and then from there, that's when we're actually going to get to the Dual Abductor boss. It's going to be inside that giant volcano cave. There's going to be some bats on the way down there. Alright, so let's go back up here. We'll do this last little section. There's going to be an iron virgin in here, so we need to be careful. We need to have our wits about us. The first thing you want to do when you're running here is, from what I recall, you want to run up these damn steps so he can't get you. Alright. Of course, these guys are going to throw poison at us. Ah! Ah! Okay. There we go. We maintained some poise. Alright. The Weathered Straight Sword. Alright. Good news is this guy can't get you up here. He's going to try like hell, but... Crimson Amber Medallion +1. That is the real prize for going in here and spending that Stone Sword Key. Because this will raise your HP quite a bit. It'll take us from 1429 to 1551. That is almost worth switching to. I think it is, as a matter of fact, because we can maintain our equip load. Yeah, let's just get that. See that? That extra bit of health is going to make a difference for us, I think. So, did I break that? No, okay. So here's the shitty part about this is I really don't recommend fighting this guy in here. Like, my honest advice to you for this part, let's see if I can I'll use some lightning urns. I'm only fighting him in here because I'm able to use these lightning urns on him, and like I can do good damage to him like that. But I normally don't recommend fighting this guy in here, like especially on the steps, because he can hit you through those steps with those giant pizza cutters, and you just don't want that. Like these Iron Virgins, I'm telling you, they suck, man. Like they'll kill you so fast. It can be frustrating to fight them. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Oh, fuck. Alright. Next, let's see if the Stone of Gurunk does well against this guy. If he'll stop for just a second. Okay, no. Not so good. That did nothing. Holy crap. Alright. And then we know the Heat Beam Eye Blast doesn't do well either, so this actually ends up being our better ability to use against him. There we go. Alright, that guy was problematic, but we got him. And there shouldn't be anything else in here, not to my knowledge. So let's go across the bridge. We'll deal with this last man serpent over here. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. So different ways you can go here, right? You can hop over here, get this item. That's what we're gonna do, because of course we are. Almanarch Blood Clot. And then we can go in this way. That's a bad room though. Bad things happen there. So let's see, we should be able to go get that as well. So let's go back around. Let's go around this way. There we go. See that ladder? Super easy to miss. The reach is awful. Okay. Then we have that little doorway down there, but it'll spit us out down there, so we don't have to worry about trying to find our way to that. What we're going to do first is we're going to go up. And then we'll start scaling our way down. I really enjoy this level. I think it's a lot of fun. It's very challenging. The difficulty spikes significantly when you go to this level. What is that noise? That sounded like heavy night steps. Okay. Does not look like we can get to that just yet, but that's okay. No problem. What is important is this. We can actually do this. Now, these guys that are hanging here, I recommend just killing them with a bow. Because you don't want them to drop down and cause trouble. And these are Albinarchs, I believe. There we go. So we took care of those guys. And then there really is no con to just jumping down. I'm going to go in the front door just to show you guys, and I'll point out where we could have dropped down, but what I like to do right there, honestly, is just pick off those guys. It's easier to do from right there than if you go in the front door. So now we're just going to do... Oh, doesn't open from the side. Never mind. We'll go in from the side then. Oh, what a terrible place. This part sucks. This enemy that we run into in here, like, straight up gave me nightmares, I'm telling you. Okay, let's take care of these guys. This bow is good, man. It's putting work in. So try not to be in a hurry when you go through this place, because there's, like, you see that? You're not going to think anything of it. You're just going to go running over, and you're going to think, oh, there's nothing's going to happen. I'm just going to pick this item up. And that guy's going to bombard you. Have a big rock. I'm telling you, it's such a simple and barbaric spell, but I really like it, man. The Stone of Gurunk is good. And when we use it later against, like, some larger enemies or humanoid type enemies, you'll see what I mean. It's good for breaking poise. So there's the main door opened. Alright, now it's time to proceed. Yes, have your lantern on in here. It's very dark otherwise. Okay, where is this fucking thing? One of these nightmarish creatures that I'm referencing, I think, is right here at the bottom of these steps or something. Fucking that thing. Jesus. I hate these things so much, man. Like, this is why you want Grail's Roar on you or Wrath of Gold. Once you get his attention, watch this shit he does. Look at that. This is some Silent Hill shit, man. That's what you get. There's more of them, too. Wrath of Gold is very good against these guys. They are super weak to holy damage. Now, when you are running through this part in particular, I would consider it very wise to do my classic thing I preach, lock on, don't lie. When you're looking, or when you're running through one of these rooms and has these cages hanging from it, I recommend spamming your lock on button just to make sure it's not one of the cages that has an albinaric hanging in it. So you'll be much better off like that. Because you'd rather just be sure, wouldn't you? Let me see. I actually want to circle back around. I want to go back to that room above. I think we... Okay, it's right there. I was trying to show it off, but it's literally just right there. Okay, so we don't have to go all the way back. I just wanted to point out where it is from below so you can identify it. Now, we're going to have more of these things. That one is pretending to be dead. Let's do this. Fire bombs. Holy pots. Holy pots. There we go. Holy pots would be perfect against this guy. Because these things are weak to fire and holy. There we go. Do not let those things get close to you. Like, I don't care how good you think your damage is. Don't try to fight them. Like, do you see? They're hiding in these little cages and everything. It's bullshit. Don't do it, man. Okay, I'm gonna fall if I do this wrong. Shit. Well. Alright, let's see if this will work. Nope. Alright, this isn't gonna work at all. I need to just fight this guy. But there's another one down there. You see? Whatever you do, don't get overwhelmed by these things. Because once you have more than one of them on you, you're gonna be in trouble. Use your throwing items. Use every single ranged weapon you can at your disposal. There's one guarding this item right here, too. I imagine our weapon art is probably real good against these guys, so let's use it. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Get some of our go-go juice. Alright. Really is annoying that you can't lock onto them until they aggro, so we're just going to have to free aim it because I ain't messing with all that. Yeah, this is why I equipped throwing knives. Bow would probably be too slow because just in case you miss or something, or if something goes wrong, which that never happens in a Souls game, right? Just in the event that something goes wrong, you want to have your actual damage-dealing weapon in your hand. Albanark blood clots. That leads me to believe that these things with a bag on their head that comes straight out of your nightmares or Silent Hill are for sure Albanarks. Just like the ones hanging in the cage. Bam. Wonder how much just regular arrow will do. Okay, see, can't quite kill them in one hit, but that's okay. Man, first time I saw one of those things come just running up those fucking stairs at me, I was like, it scared me. I almost threw up. Okay, and I know we have more. That's the problem. There should be like maybe one more in here somewhere that comes out of nowhere. Scares the shit out of you. No, I think I'm wrong. Okay. Damn it, demon souls. And then this is going to be like your second way, the way that I was talking about before. There's some fire slugs. This is the other way that I was talking about to get to this portion of this lower sinking level. And what I usually do is I'll just jump over the balcony here or something. Ah! Where's the ladder? There should be a ladder somewhere over here. That was just unlucky. Hello, fire slugs. Don't mind me. Here it is. Alright. That was disrespectful. We're gonna go kick that guy's ass. Why? Because it's our destiny. Where the fuck are you? Do you have any idea how disrespectful that was? Do you have any idea what you have done? Yeah, try to dodge that. I feel better. Alright, let's go find our last... No, the Grace. Okay. I'll take that. Goody. So I don't think we have any more No-No Bois. Looks like we're in the clear. Okay, don't drop down there. I think it's... Well, no. Okay, that's solid ground. We can see that there are cages on the ground down there, so... There we go. This is what I wanted. Explosive great bolts. It's almost like the game knows my sense of humor. So from here, I think what we want to do is... It may seem kind of ridiculous to go running all the way back up and around just to explore a different angle, but that's an important part of this adventure. It's been one of my favorite things about doing this playthrough, is figuring out all the different ways that you can achieve the same goal. To me, it's fascinating. I'm a huge fan of data and research, if you can't tell. So what did I need to do to get over there? Did I need to go to the other side, or... I think I needed to go up on the roof. Yeah. Wait, no. It was down below, remember? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It was down here. So I want to approach from this little hidden alleyway over here. Because there's a spot we can get to that I'm thinking might only be accessible from right here. Now, I could be wrong, but yeah, see all that? I want to follow that up and get up here. That's what I want to try to do. Okay. We shouldn't die if we fall right here. Yes. Okay, good. Did you hear the strain in my voice as I was making that claim? Holy shit, my neighbors are loud. Sorry if you guys can hear doors slamming or whatever. I feel like a lot of people in this building generally have zero regard for the other people who live here. These guys are quite agile. Oh boy. This is going to be an interesting jump, and it's going to suck if we fall. So that begs the question, why risk it? We can jump from a better spot. There we go. Ah! Well. This could be death, ladies and gentlemen. I hope not. There's magma worm in here, too. That's the other shitty part about dying right here, potentially. Oh, come on! Alright. So I guess he's not right here, but he's damn close. I'm telling you that. He is near. We need to get our children ready for when he shows up. Jars! Alright, I didn't come to fight, young ones. Don't square up with me. Shit. This big one is not gonna let me through. Is he? Please don't fight me. I just want to grab the item. The smoldering shield. Alright, we're gonna take a look at that once we're not under, like, jar heat. Because these dudes be trying to fight. Alright, now we're gonna go get this thing over here in the middle. Nice. 2 more. We really need those smithing stone 6s because most of the weapons that we want to use right now that require regular smithing stones are looking to be of, like, the tier 6 level. Like the twin blade that we're using. I really like that Godskin peeler. It's pretty legit. This coffin here. Nope. There is no examining, no riding it. Doesn't look like. Can't do anything with it. Seems kind of oddly placed. Wouldn't you agree? Alright, and at least we can get back up. So, that jump didn't work so well. Maybe this one will work better. There we go. I really wanted to get up here. That was kind of my thing. Think there's another guy up here? No. I'm trying to check every layer of this cliff to make sure that we don't miss anything. All right, and that's where we initially jumped from. So, okay, covered that little side area that has all the jars. I don't think we can get up there. That looks to be a dead end. The steps are destroyed. Unless we can make the jump. That's worth trying. There's no way. There's no way. We would need Torrent for that. 100%. Alright. Because, I mean, if we... Yeah, there's no way. No, we could probably do it with the waterfowl dance, but we are so far away from Millennia, it's not even funny. We don't have anything else with like a jumping weapon skill. This thing does, but we don't actually move forward, so that's not going to work either. Alright, what's our damage with the thing? 572? It's higher! Wow, interesting. Alright, and we could murk these jars and take their innards, but Alexander wouldn't appreciate that. So let's do this instead. We definitely can't make that jump either, I don't think. There's no way. There's no Kobeing that. This we can make. So let's make our way back up, go back around. I'm glad we did that. It was a small excursion that did take some time, but I'm happy we did it because that little tiny spot with the jars, we got this, the Magma shield. This thing only weighs 3 units, okay? But it scales with faith, and it does fire damage. So, small shield made upon Mount Gilmere forged from uncooling lava, resists frost with its heat, and can even be used to deal fire damage if wielded as a weapon. That's pretty cool, man. Resists frost, so that means like if you block frostbite, something to think about, huh? I haven't quite experimented with it yet, but I mean, if the weapon description says it, surely it does it, wouldn't you think? Alright. Save ourselves some running. It'll get us here a little bit quicker. So now it's okay if we rest, because we're not worried about the enemies coming back. We do have one snake guy to deal with out here, but he ain't shit. Ugh. Don't move. Just stay there. Yee. Alright, you. Let's see if this does well. And it does. And these guys have quite a bit of poise. Like, they have serious resilience against slash damage, I'll tell you that. I think pierce damage and strike damage are for sure your best bets against those guys. I think me attacking that is going to make that guy hear me. Oh well. I'm going to drop down. Oh, my lantern. Probably be better if you guys could see, don't you think? So the ground is hard to see in this spot. It makes you think, oh, there's got to be something good hidden down there if somebody's brave enough to drop down and if somebody's brave enough to fuck around and find out. No. Nah, man. It's just... you get what you get. Okay, so let's do this. Now we're going to start kind of navigating our way through. It's very hard to move in the lava. Hello. So for this part, I have found in my testings... what are you throwing at me? Looks like oil. Throwing oil pots at me, that's dirty, man, because as soon as you step in that lava after getting hit with the oil pot, woo! Alright, so for these guys, I recommend Wrath of Gold. Wait for them to do their spit. Bam. Just to get rid of them. Now, Wrath of Gold does take quite a bit of endurance. Or not endurance, why did I say that? FP. It requires quite a bit of FP. It'll drink up a ton of it. But, on the flip side, it's cheaper than Grail's Roar. So, you make that decision for yourself. If you come in here using both, Grail's Roar will do more damage, potentially, and it'll also lower the defense of all the enemies nearby, whether they're hit by it or not. But, let's see, I think Frost Pots probably work better against these guys than most of this other stuff. I have Sleep Pots. I can't make Frost Pots. Don't have enough Ritual Pots. Can I make just regular ones? I guess there aren't regular ones. I guess you're either making frost, like good frost pots, or you're not. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Gorunk's stone should hit more than one. Nope. Been proven wrong again. No. Are you kidding me? Man. These guys are the worst. Okay. Try to do a running sweep to get rid of those guys. There we go. That's what I wanted. All I wanted was a twofer. Now, it'd be smart for me to use arrows as well because I'm packing so damn many of them. Like, I bought enough to be able to completely reload myself to 99 again, like 3 times. And watch your surroundings in this part. These guys come flying around the corner and they just do random giant chunks of damage with the backstab. It can be kind of irritating. Okay, we are getting paid today, my friend. Smoldering butterflies so we can make our precious fire pots. All day, baby. More tier 6 stones. I'm happy about that. Alright, how do I want to do this part? Can I even do it the way I want? I think I need to go over there. No worries. Huh. No, that didn't do anything for me. Too bad. I always want to be rewarded for finding clever tricks in these games, but I keep forgetting whose game I'm playing. Wow, that was weird. Alright. Now we're going to run, follow this guy. Going to see if there's even a purpose to it. And there's not. What's new? We are definitely going to find our way over there. Wait a minute. Can you... Oh, that's how you get that item. Oh my goodness. That is dirty. We are going to go get it right friggin' now. Alright, but we got to do something about this damn fire damage. So let's do this. And we may as well just hike it. That's... I didn't get that item in my other playthrough. I don't feel like that liver is doing anything for me. How strange. Alright. They would sneak an item in that little crevice right there. Or maybe in there. Guess not, but I wanted to be angry about it anyway. Alright, so let's navigate our way back up. That was very clever the way they hid that item. I love that. See, this is what makes me enjoy this game, is like, I didn't even think to turn right walking through that door. Oh shit, these guys are back. What's wrong, man? This thing is so good. Oh my goodness, that was violent. And hip! How very clever indeed. See, I came through this doorway. Oh shit. Fido's back. So is Fido too. Alright. No, 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 no. Of course he's not going to die. Of course I don't have enough poise. Alright. Yeah, I didn't even think to look this way. That's, see, very distracting. It's like, it's right in front of you, and then you don't even realize it. That's hilarious. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to make that? You can't fucking make that jump. There's no way. What the hell? I mean... I can try. I'm telling you, there's no way. I'm gonna give it a shot, though. Oh my god! No way. That's insane. Stone sword key. Hell yeah. And then... shouldn't be anything stopping us from just running across, so let's just do that, shall we? Ugh. This is straight lava, man. Like, this is just so impossible. I don't care if you're the chosen undead. I don't care if you're the ashen one. I don't care if you're the brave soul who fears not death. And insert chosen character from any FromSoft game. I don't care who you are or what you're about. You're not walking through lava. You're just not. So, that part is just a little bit ding-dong batshit crazy to me, but I don't know. Who am I? Your little wiggle. I like that. Let's go across here. There's goodies over here. I cannot believe I remember this much of this place. Like, it's been like an exceedingly long time since I did Volcano Manor on my other character. Nice. And I don't know. A lot of this is kind of shocking to me that I remember any of this. Just goes to show, I guess I retained the information because I enjoyed the level so much. That's what you should take from that. And then we have a lower level to go through over down that way. We're not going to do it just yet, though. We're going to go up here first. We're going to deal with Lizard Man. This guy's got a whip, and it does a lot of damage. Shit. Oh! Probably would help if I had mana. Now, that whip has quite a bit of reach on it. Why did you just decide you weren't going to lock on? Well, this is going terrible. And I think if you fight him enough, you should be able to get that whip. I'm like 95% sure I got on my first try when I did it. And I think down there... notice how there's like a neatly formed battleground? Pretty sure over like where that item is, that's where the magma worm is going to spawn. And then this is the roof that we used to get over here where we saw him look directly into our soul. And then we have an elevator. So let's use the elevator first. This is the elevator that'll take you down. And then this is the elevator that'll take you up. We're going to go up first. Man, this is a fun level. I really like it. He's going to start coming towards us before he even sees us, I think. So let's be real sneaky. I don't really want to fight that guy. He's tough. But I want this item. And then up above there, there's another Iron Virgin up there somewhere that's in a really inconvenient place, and it is hard to kill. See, this level isn't so difficult like the Capital, where you're just like, what's the point? What's the point of this? I hate this. It's not like that. This level is difficult to the degree where it's like, when you die and it kind of makes you smile and go, oh, you assholes. You knew what you were doing. So, it's not going to hit. It is going to hit. Shit. Grind him down. We don't have time for Black Flame Monks. We don't. I like his hood, though. Let's see how it looks. Where is it? Woo! Ooh. Y'all, I like that. We're keeping that. Bro, that looks good. It's like a chainmail hood, but it's cloth. Alright, that's where the Godskin Noble is going to be. And then directly on the other side of him, there's going to be another fog gate. It's going to be all weird. Over there. You see it? Alright. So let's pray. There's the Iron Virgin I was talking about. I like how they conveniently keep their solid adamantium bridge under the lava, because there's no way that thing would be able to withstand that heat if it was anything else. Or unobtainium, people like to refer to it as in some other fictional universes. Wish we could just make this jump, try to get up there. It'd be easier, but we're going to have to go way around. Way around, I'm telling you. It is not good. But it looped us back around to where we started, so now we can rest at this familiar grace, having a giant shortcut. Giant shortcut. Here we are. Pretty awesome. So let's end this episode leveling up. Never mind. We're broke. Okay. I totally like this hood, man. I think it looks great with this armor. I think we're going to keep it for a while. All right. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on our first big, significant part of the Volcano Manor. I'm really enjoying this. We're going to slam some bosses in the next episode. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. We're going to slam all 3 bosses in this place. 4, as a matter of fact. We're going to do Dual Abductors. We're going to slam the Magma Worm. We're going to do Awful Things, Sleepy Time Things, so the Godskin Apostle. And then we're going to take on Rykard for our next shard. It's going to be great. It's an excellent fight. It's got big Demon Souls throwback, you'll see. So thank you for joining me on today's episode of the In-Depth Adventure through Elden Ring. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD. I'll catch you guys in the next video.